Our starting point is the basic feeling of an individual committed to everything that surrounds him. Our being and our end is commitment. Total commitment. We are aware that man is drowning in the enormous abundance of products in the 21st century. We are concerned about him, maximally concerned, because he is us. Us. We have no utopian dreams of getting rid of the often monstrous advantages of the 21st century, but we want man to be aware that they exist to serve him, and not he to serve them. This is what we want.
Welcome in the Peckham train station. It's okay.
The defiance to speak alone in a public space, to claim that space for oneself, the ability to do so, the consciousness of the moment you make that choice, that is art.
Geneticists of the planet Earth. Today's world demands some form symbol. In the 20th century, technology united art with science. Man today says to everyone absolute freedom of imagination. We stand at the threshold of the atomic age. Tens of thousands of factories, with an army of workers 10 million strong, are experimenting, building, and striving to enrich our planet with greater knowledge. The activities and contributions of past centuries have all but come to an end, and information about them is stored in books available to the public at large. Therefore, the laborer with a pickaxe is justified in feeling as important as the machine designer. Now, every literate person with a little concentration can utilize the knowledge that, just a few decades ago, was the exclusive property of scientists. The whole world is energized by the attempt for a new creative movement. And how are artists responding to these changes? It seems as if their ranks are filled with impotent, degenerative, conservative fanatics.
Might just need to have to stop for now, please. Why? Yeah, we just step down for me, please. It's not probably you see within property, so if we go beyond that,
Beyond the
can you
pillars.
stop that, please? Thank you. If we just go beyond that, then you outside.
Beyond the pillars.
Artistic censorship not only affects artists, but the community as well, because it creates an atmosphere of fear and self-censorship, paralyzing the possibility of exercising critical thinking. To think differently from those in power does not make you irresponsible. Speaker's Corner has clearly lost its luster after 150 years in the business, but we're out here with a megaphone trying to get it ignited, so if any of you people walking by feel the need to say anything, please feel free to hop onto this megaphone, guys. It's a powerful feeling.
Salam alaikum. Ena meniam Bucharest Allah. Inshallah Bucharest. Yalla Bucharest. Yalla.
It's a good way to speak to each other. It's a good way to speak to me. My name's Sonia. 07935616564. To overcome the indifference and emotional apathy so typical for modern man, we must use forms that have the maximum effect. All around us are miscarriages of words about art and speeches on art from people who know not, let alone appreciate art. And all around us, the greens are transforming to bricks and glass, with dust that compels us to gasp for each moment of time. And all around us, the ropes and nets of bureaucracy are restraining our walk and speech until we lose ourselves and the reality.
Art is art. Art is art. Make art. Make your own fucking work. Make your own.
The passivity of the public should also come to an end. The audience as audience should end. Everyone knows too much, or at least seems to, about his own life. If your life is richer than that of an artist who used to depress you, your artistic expression will also be richer. Mojito is above all the adventure of the real and of direct contact with things. Art galleries are opaque whorehouses that have fallen into decadence thanks to butcher shops, bakeries, markets, tailor shops, theaters, subways, morgues, and real whorehouses. Within the context of the art world, I don't know what to think. I don't know what to do or say, except what the hell are you people doing in an art gallery anyway? If you're looking for art, you won't find it here. Each of you will be an artist if you cast off your prejudices and indifference. Today, musicians, physicists, actors, architects, psychologists, engineers, sociologists, and poets. Tomorrow, kineticists. A new quality in art is being born through the collective. Together we make this art which alone is impossible to do.
I can't hear what you're saying. It's only when I get here I can hear you. I can't hear you, honestly. What are you talking about? Huh? I can't hear you. You've got to sound louder. You want to be very loud. I can't hear you, darling. It's feedback. I'm giving you feedback. I can't hear you.
Is that better?
I don't know. Let me tell you, if I'm not like that,
Thank you very much.
I can't hear you, darling. You've got to wait towards me.
Can you hear me now? Is that good? Yes, the back it goes. Thank you. We women artists. We believe sexual subject matter should be removed from the closet of fine art where it resides, in small portfolios, small marks off the walls in private collections, etc. We believe in sexual subject matter. We believe sexual subject matter includes many things: political statements, humor, erotica, sociological and psychological statements, as well as purely sensuous aesthetic art concerns, and of course, the primitive, mysterious reasons none of us know. Sexual subject matter is kept out of museums and in smut magazines, films, etc. by men still in power because it is considered too unwholesome for such high places. Nude and sexually portrayed women, however, are not kept out of museums. It is always the men who cover their sex. All art practitioners from all branches of arts who feel this tremor and turmoil are with us in this manifesto. And they are our comrades in the same vessel, with no divisions of ancestry, of skin color, of beliefs, of age, of gender and length of hair, in this generation of nature's children. In our hands is the greatest spiritual task. Not only is this a new form of art, not only even a new aspect of art, but it is a new relation to the world, to mankind, that has been evolving over thousands of years. Outside the man and without man, there is no art. Art is not a luxury. Art is a basic social need to which everyone has a right. Art is a way of building thought, of being aware of oneself and of the others at the same time. It is a methodology in constant transformation for the search of a here and now. Art is an invitation to questioning. It is the social place of doubt, of wanting to understand and wanting to change reality.
I can't think of anything interesting to say. I can't. I really can't.
We are sick, and in self-respect, we're doing our best to destroy ourselves. The bomb, poisoning and asphyxiation, social collapse and starvation. What'll it be? And then again, so what? It don't matter no how. However deftly one might deploy one's alleged aesthetic sensibilities, the fact remains that in utilizing the existing art-rending machinery, one is barking up the wrong tree entirely.
It's the graveyard this empty space represents when there have been so many millions of installations here. Not millions. So many installations here. Art is everything I want it to be. It is autonomous. It is a contradiction. It is the contradiction of walking in a gallery when there's no work. Therefore, I'm in a gallery, so any action I take is surely an art piece, right?
Stage is so gratifying. TV's a little bit mundane.
Oh, we're right back.
I embarked on a project to try and comprehend what art is, and found that goal unraveled very quickly. With every passing hour, it became increasingly obvious that art does not exist. It is a catch-all word we use to describe an infinite range of physical and psychological processes which we watch unfold around us and try to trap into a comprehensible object, isolated. We are too alienated from ourselves to see that art as we understand it has become a mere tool for self-validation and soothing satisfaction in a life we are collectively terrified to comprehend. The dust of art's shell is trampled under our feet. The void this death has left within us is so great that our denial has become our oxygen. I spent the past week shouting art manifestos at the public. The combination of apathy and anxiety I was greeted with has left me reeling. What the fuck are we all so scared of that we can't even look at someone using their voice? The initial nerves I felt within myself were very quickly taken over by the shock of people literally walking by me as though I wasn't there. We can both hear me right now. What are you hiding from? I have no doubt you have plenty of reasons to ignore me. I'm young, clearly idealistic, lost in some doomed sense of purpose which no one has time to understand. You have places to be, responsibilities to uphold, and a mirror to look at the end of this day. All I ask is that you let me hold that mirror for a few minutes, and you get it for the rest of your life. Let's stare at this voice together. Art is alive and inside of you. You have to feed it so it grows. Above anything else, it is a gift we have been given to understand ourselves with. Only by a true acceptance of this fact can we even begin to see each other for what we are. Breathing beings somehow born into the same universe, planet, and species. Human, granted a tiny perspective into what it means to exist, with the incredible ability to communicate. At some point, we chose to see this communication as a transaction, instead of the infinity of possibilities it is. We chose to trap art in its current state, deified, therefore removed, an object with which to validate our experiences, worshipped and infallible. We built temples in our galleries where we're briefly allowed to glimpse this magnificent emotional world before returning to the dull and broken one we really existed. The word art was invented to immortalize this distinction. Artists are the only ones allowed to truly inhabit both worlds, and yet what place do we have in either? The art world is merely a monetized mirage, a place where we accessorize and enable a culture curated by businessmen. And the real world has no place for us, since the only role we can fulfill is to constantly question, fight, and reflect it. This is an important social responsibility, one which should be shared by everyone. Artists have been given too much social responsibility, so somehow our response has been to abdicate it. Broadly speaking, we have allowed art to become something which we do just to make us feel good. I don't think this is solely artists' fault. We function in a system which greatly benefits from our focus on our ego, and the fact that we are in constant competition with each other makes some degree of ego inevitable. However, as long as creative work is focused on us finding the truth in ourselves as opposed to the truth in each other, there is only so much truth to be found. Real art comes from a place no one can claim. Real art is hiding under your fingernails. Real art wants you to find it. The only thing any of us have to fear is a life led unfulfilled, wasted. Art, as a pursuit of an unfolding energetic truth in our human society of 2019, can't promise you a purpose, but it can promise you an active and engaged relationship with your surroundings, and an awareness of at least the existence of your true self, crushed under the layers of ego and terror we seem to inhabit. Let art connect you to me, to everyone on this street, to everyone who can hear me right now or heard me this week. Stop seeing art as some incredible distant object and give it the respect it deserves, to be criticized, questioned, and proved. Art is choking in the toxic, rich air we are feeding it. Let it live in the world again and breathe alongside us, and maybe, if we're lucky, it can find a path back to the truth. All humans need to acknowledge failure as the economic construct it is, and recognize that the only bad creative work is that which is dishonest. Fuck aesthetics. Fuck conventions. Fuck desire for success. Real art will kill your ego and the market. Let it.